Lol, I can't read. Hello world and welcome back to my Minecraft survival challenge where we're not actually being challenged to survive. We were creating space. We're going to continue to create space because we've got a whole other level to do beneath this. I know, right? Another level. I apologise. This is once again done in creative. I know. You're here to see my survival challenge, and I'm doing stuff in creative. But there is a very good reason for it. One, it needs to be done, and it would take forever to do. Alternatively, you could sit here and watch it with me as I attempt to achieve completing it. And I know you don't want that. Right, so I basically now go along and clear this out. Might take a while, you never know. Hoping it won't. I mean, it's a lot of space to clear out, even in creative. So you're probably gonna just sit here and watch me do this in the dark, like this. And you know, it's going to be about as much fun as watching a typewriter, especially given how dark it is. Boop. For some reason, the recording is much darker than the actual game. No matter what I do to the settings on the recording, I just cannot bring it to the same level as is in the game. And yet, that doesn't seem to translate into the videos. Do not understand. Maybe just a quirk of the way my recording software plays back as you're recording. I know. Software can be weird like that. We'll come back to it. I'm unintentionally duplicating things as well. I mean, doing this placing the torches, that's going to duplicate them as time goes along, isn't it? I should do that, really. Because it doesn't use any. Boop, there we go. See, I got one extra one. Weird. Right. Nice. I think. Therefore, I am. No, I think that we will achieve what we hope to do. Don't know if we'll do it this episode, but it's just going to be a couple of episodes of me messing around in creative. I'm hoping you won't mind that. Hoping. Right. So this comes in over here, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. Roof level, floor. Huh. How high is that? You see, I need that to be higher. Enderman! Bottom layer's going to be very cramped, but it will save me on building if I only do it 2, won't it? I mean, there is supposed to be a basement level, and basements are usually far less impressive than the levels above them. Unless you live in a mansion with a Batman-type cave underneath it. A bat cave, that's the word I'm looking for. Crap. Forgot about stuff like that. Hello, open air. That will probably end up going. Because there's stuff here that, well, needs to be moved. For example, the mob... Oh, for crying out loud. The mob trap. Or the XP farm, whatever you want to call it. I'm also going to have to rebuild these things. Put that there. Yeah! See, I've told you about this trick before, haven't I? You know it works. You know it works. Boop, 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 boop. It makes getting rid of this gravel a lot easier as well. I mean, one click and it's gone. I dream of the days when I no longer have to do this with gravel. Boop, 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 boop. Because I might have to do it with this entire wall of gravel. Probably won't, but... Depends how much I want to terrace things, really. Oh, crap. Hi, Enderman! Shut up. We can't be friends. Just die. Oh, I feel bad now. I killed an Enderman. Punched him to death. I punched his face in the face. Right, and there's a hole in the floor there. I keep forgetting that there'll be holes in the floor because I'm playing with gravel. Don't mind me. Oh, I hate gravel. I hate gravel. I hate gravel. I hate gravel. Boop, 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 boop. That's one way to deal with gravel, maybe not. There we go. Boop. Oh, why is there more gravel? Why is there so much gravel? I don't really need to get rid of it from there. I need to get rid of it from here and here and here. But that stuff there is going to be on top of that level. So that's fine. Oh, it's actually easier to do it like that, isn't it? Because then you don't have to wait for it to fall. Hi, Spidey! The feck are you playing at? You can't hurt me. I'm in creative mode. Stupid spider. See, spiders are stupid. What kind of animal goes out of its way to upset the alpha predator? You know, I mean, spiders upset women, which means it's going to bring down. Well, not just women. I apologise for that sexist remark. Spiders upset some people. Arachnophobia, and that's not a winning trait because it means someone will always be brought in to remove you. Or some people even kill them. Now, I personally, I never kill a spider. I always set them free. Because, I know it's not their fault that they're creepy. That's just the hand that nature dealt, and they'll probably look at us and think, ew, hideous two-legged creatures. Kind of sensible creature only has 2 legs. And I'm like, well, frankly, I agree. 2 legs isn't enough sometimes. And, how many people say, I'm waiting for the growth of the 3rd arm? Just because they want, what they really mean is they want 3 hands, or they want bigger hands, but, extra arms, extra legs might help as well. I mean, it never seems to do the spider any harm, having all these extra legs. Imagine being a spider with arachnophobia. Oh, that'd be terrifying. That level of self-loathing. Right, come on, let's dig this out. I could have a nice underground garden in a way, couldn't I? I mean, I'm planning on building a garden on the surface. There's all kinds of stuff going on down here. Interesting. Let's go this way, see what we hit. I think we'll hit that chamber, won't we? Boop. I think. Not sure. Sounds like the mob spawners nearby. Oh no. Don't know how I did that. I went right through it. Super click! Super click! Yeah! Take that! Nobody cares about the coal that I'm losing. I can't even use TNT here either. Why can't I use TNT here? Because it simply won't work. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh well. We'll come back to that. Zombies! What are you doing? You're going to kill yourself. I mean, not that I particularly mind, but do you have to do it in my house? Can you imagine if someone broke into your house and set themselves on fire? You wouldn't just stand there, would you? No, you tell them to get out. You're like, go have your fire somewhere else. Come on, guys. Don't be that guy. Don't be an ass. Go burn to death somewhere else. Burn quietly. Please, please. It's a level of sympathy a zombie can expect from me, but I don't think zombies are particularly after sympathy. I mean, in my experience, not that I have much experience with zombies, in my experience, zombies are more interested in brains. Maybe that's just the way the media portrays them. Maybe zombies are very friendly, understanding people. Like that shitty movie, what was it called? Warm Bodies. Oh, God, that movie was awful. That could have been so much better. And have any of you seen the TV series iZombie? I mean, that's one I've started on the 2nd series of it, right? 2nd season, and I still can't figure out whether or not I like it. I mean, on the one hand, it's got zombies in it, but they're not traditional zombies. And now I always like a new, a new take on a traditional trope, like zombies. I didn't like what Twilight did to vampires, but zombies and werewolves and monsters like that. I mean, reimagining them as they're not the mindless, brain-eating monsters you think they're. Well, okay, they eat brains in iZombie, but the more brains they eat, the longer they go without brains, the more mindless killers they become. So there's going to be no zombie apocalypse as long as they have access to brains, right? Now, if you don't know the premise for the story, it's about this woman that became a zombie, and she gets a job in a morgue because it gives her access to brains. But the zombies also get a bit of a trip from it, as in, well, a zombie eating brains basically gets the memories of the person whose brain they're eating, which is brilliant. I mean, I've seen it done before. It was done in that film. But you know, she uses it to solve crimes. Now, how many crime-fighting zombies could there possibly be in... I'm doing it again, I'm destroying that wall, I don't want to... How many crime-fighting zombies could there be in fiction? I don't know of any others. Admittedly, I don't know many zombies from fiction, but I suppose if she has a brain still, she's technically not a zombie, is she? You know, she's still got a personality. Because the whole point of zombies is they're brain dead. You know? It's a hard one to call, really. I mean, she's some other kind of monster. It's amazing how quickly you can click when you think about it, but I don't think my mouse is appreciating this. Do not think my mouse is going to appreciate this at all. Not that I mind if it complains. I mean, if my mouse complained to me, I'd be like, holy shit, a talking mouse. You know, it'd be like, I could market this crap. Damn gravel. My room! This was the first room I built on this mountain, and I'm just destroying it. Destroying it completely. Man, this is going to be dull. How much quicker I can do it when I click. Oh, yes. Right, and we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. There we go. And boom! Yeah! Yeah! I mean, I'm going to have to reinvent that entire zombie spawning, mob spawning room. I'm tempted to do it at some point in creative, just to keep it simple, you know, because I mean, you've seen me build it once, you don't need to see me building it again. And it would essentially just be replacing a room. I mean, if I could do this in survival and not bore everyone to death, I mean, I'm fairly sure I've lost half of you now already, but if I could just do this in survival and not bore everyone to death, I would. Boop, just a bit of dirt there just for the fun of it. Right. But God, can you imagine how long this would have taken with a pickaxe? God, I dread to even think how many pickaxes I would have gone through as well. And already we've got this wide open space. I mean, we're going to fill in the gaps. You know, the holes are going to be filled in with other interesting stuff, but the styling we can do in survival, it'll take far less time, and I mean, this is the really tedious part. As we found out from when I was digging other stuff, you know, it's just forever and a day, thrilling content. And the sooner this temple is done, the quicker I can move on to other things. Right, that is going to have to stay there. Okay. Right, zombies. Mob spawning room. Let's block you off. Boop, boop. Right. And get rid of the wall. There we go. Right, yay! It's becoming beautiful. I say becoming. It already was beautiful. What are you on about? Yeah! How beautiful can a big hole in the ground really be? This is like the basement level. This is where all my I want to say lower patrons, because lower patrons sounds like I'm disparaging them, and I don't appreciate them. I love you guys. This is the foundation level, we should say, because without the foundation you can't build anything above. So this is where the little guys go. The little people whose small contributions are valued nonetheless. It's not about the size of your contribution, it's about the fact you're contributing. I love you guys for that. You know, there are times where I wouldn't have been able to eat without you guys, I'll put it that way. Okay? You guys have seen me through some tough times. I wish I was more entertaining, so there were more of you, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You can only work with what you've been given, and I haven't really been given a very entertaining persona, per se. It's just not me. I'm not the most entertaining guy in the world, we should say. But, you know, I give it a shot. I give it a noble effort, and if some of you enjoy it enough to give me $1 or $2 a month, I'm happy with that as well. You know? It's a mutual agreement whereby you guys can be nice and I can be a beneficiary of people who are being nice for once instead of just arseholes. But how can you be a beneficiary of an arsehole? I don't know. I try not to think about it. Oh, I found the outside! Boop. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Boop, boop. Oops, I keep unintentionally finding the outside. Come on, there's gotta be something here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that door there because it looks pretty right where it is. I mean, it doesn't do anything anymore. I mean, that door was to stop nasty things from coming up out of the mine. Yeah, I've seen Lord of the Rings. I know what happens down there. Wizards fall in and battle with epic beasts and stuff, and then people have to fly, you fools, or whatever it was he says. Which I think was a clever reference to flying. Yes, we've all read that conspiracy theory. I don't know how true it is. You know, about Gandalf was saying they should actually go get the Eagles' help in the first place. You know, the ones that came in at the end and saved everyone's lives. And by everyone, I mean the only two characters that actually matter in the whole damn franchise of movies. I'm sure it was a lovely book. I've just never read it. I like to think I'm a big reader, but when push comes to shove, if I'm given the easy option, I will take it. But I mean, that's the trouble with everyone, you know. With that used to consuming vast quantities of media, if it's not in an easily ready digestible form like movies, sometimes we just don't give a damn. You know, no interest is shown whatsoever. I mean, when was the last time you said, you know, that movie was awesome, I should go read the books? Most movies are based on literature. And how many times have you actually followed through with it? I bet it isn't every time you've said it. I bet your record falls well short of 100%. I just do. You know? I'm fairly confident in saying that because I am your typical lazy media consumer. I mean, I occasionally create some as well, so you guys can be lazy watching me create, but even my creating's lazy, good grief. Right, and jump! Yay, that helps. Being able to fly is so awesome in this. It makes things so much easier. So much easier. Yeah, I mean, you've spent 20 minutes of me punching stone, but it's 20 very different minutes if I'd been punching stone in survival. I think we can all agree on that. Sounds like it's raining out there. There we go, right. Boop. How high is... That's about the right level. About the right level. I could take it down one more. Or I could leave it like that. Do you know, I think I'll leave it one level. Oh, we'll worry about the rest of it a later date. This is a short one. This is a nice hole there. I mean, I'm tempted to keep some of these underground features, not specifically that and that, but I mean, these chasms I got either side of the mountain, I could fill them with interesting stuff, like lava maybe. Just water features, you know, just stuff like that. Just things that'll be interesting. Add a bit of character to the basement level, because I want the basement level to look like it was dug out of the ground rather than constructed. I mean, everything above here looks like it was built. This I want to look like it was excavated, and for that you need it to be non-uniform, otherwise it just doesn't look right. I mean, that doesn't look natural. But you could just as easily say, oh, well, this is like part of some sewage system or something. I mean, I've been to ancient abbeys and whatnot. They have streams flowing under them, right? They've been channeled and redirected and stuff like that, and just basically purposed as a flushing toilet, a permanently flushing toilet. Things of that nature. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly what I'm doing here, but you can have stuff like this under ancient buildings, and that's what I want. You can have weird door effects, and I can't pick that up because I've got a full amount already, but you know, things like this. I mean, I'm going to leave that down here for obvious reasons. That needs to be here. That'd be good, because that'd be a tripping hazard, and I'll fall down it many times and possibly die. But things like this, I mean, that is just rife for lava. Should we see what it looks like while we're here? Let's get rid of that and put that. Oh, I don't need the dirt. All right, let's just put some lava down here just to see what it looks like. Say the lava's coming out of there. Okay, flowing down, down and down into like a lava pool. I mean, I think that'll light up the room quite nicely. And it gives me an opportunity, right? If I put lava down there, Maybe water on this side with underground lighting. Underground lighting, underwater lighting, but lava's quite a pretty thing. Yeah, we'll worry about that later anyway. Boop. Let's get rid of that, because that's cheating. Boop. There we go. But yeah, I think we can do nice things with it down here. And, you know, we need things like this from our patrons. One thing we do need is walls. You know, it can't be open to the air. That's just uncalled for. I mean, that doesn't look natural, but stuff like that does. And I'm tempted to leave things like dirt and gravel and whatnot in the walls. Just because I can. That though, nah, I'd tell you, that's fine by me. That works. That looks pretty. Okay. And I'm gonna leave this little exit here. Where did the door go? I didn't pick the door up, did I? Damn it, I demolished those things. Alright. Door. It was a birch door, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. Let's just boop. No. It's this side it should be, isn't it? Boop. There we are. Okay, that'll do. What do I want? On a wooden pressure plate. Oh, crap. Boop. Yoink. There we are. Right, now I can get rid of that. And we're done. We're done, guys. And there's a skeleton crawling around on here. Next time you see me do this, it's probably going to be in survival. It is. I mean, I owe you guys a decent survival episode because I've just not been delivering on that lately. Might fix that. Might improve that a little bit. You know, create like a little archway type thing as a way in. And well, actually, no, do something like that. Because, I mean, this is going to be improved. This is going to be much improved. I mean, that's going to be an archway over there. That has to be. And then leading out into the gardens. Because all this is going to be garden. All this. I might dirt that in creative as well at some point. But not now. Not now. We've done all we need to... Levitating tree. We've done all we need to do for now. So let's just hang out in here. Just in case we come back in survival. But till next time, guys, thank you for watching. I know it's been a short and probably quite dull one, but I appreciate you holding out with me for this. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care, have fun, and ta-ra! If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra!